I looked up to the sky and I said, oh Allah, take the pain away. And that is when I felt the warm feeling come up into my feet, all the way up into my legs. And then I felt like my heart lifted. And at that point, remember, I was crying so much, like it was such a devastating feeling. And then I just stopped crying, subhanAllah. The only way I can describe it is like my heart literally lifted and I stopped crying. And I felt like that was the Iman entering into my body. And a few weeks later, I took my Shahada, alhamdulillah, I became a Muslim. And a few months later, my dad actually went back to prison. I went to visit him. I went in abaya. He just didn't say anything. So when I went away, my dad went away into the prison mosque. When I went back to the next visit, I sat on a visit with him and he said, yeah, I went into the mosque the other day. And I went, okay. And he said, yeah, they were really excited to see me and they called me in and they started telling me about Islam. So I said, okay. And he said, I read something. And I said, you read Shahada? And he said, yeah. And I said, you're Muslim? And he said, yeah. And this was in a prison. He then actually died about 5 years ago. I convinced myself one day he's going to be okay, and he was never going to be okay. It's a life that I lived, but then if I didn't live that life, then I wouldn't be here to be able to support other people that are maybe still there.